I'm excited today. This is my first gravel ride and I've built up my carbon gravel bike. So this is from BXT. It's not a well-known brand from China. I was a bit skeptical at first about the quality, what it was going to be like. It was around 540 quid for the frame. So far, you know, there's been no flaking of carbon. The inside of the tubing was smooth and the bottom bracket went in perfect. I tried to save a bit of money with the build, so that's why I chose the frame. But also I went with the Windspace wheel set. I had a good experience with the aero version on my T1550 Gen 2 race bike, and these are the gravel version. I went with Schwalbe G1 RS Pro gravel tyres. These ones have a good reputation because they're fast rolling and they have good grip. So one thing that shocked me is just how comfortable a gravel bike is. With these 45mm tyres, it's going over any of these trails, the Irish roads that are really bad, 40 kilometers per hour easily before I'm spinning out. Now that's with a 40 on the front and 1151 on the rear. The one-piece carbon cockpit, it wasn't easy because I made a few mistakes with the cable routing, and as everyone knows that builds bikes, if you make a mistake, it's a lot of work to go back on. But aesthetically, it looks great. For the one-piece cockpit, I went with lizard skins again. I do love them, but this thickness was a bit too much, and you can see here on the one-piece cockpit around the top part, I didn't do a great job. It was very difficult. Around here you can see it looks well, and I love the way they have the end caps, which are actually tied on by a bolt, so it doesn't ever come off when you're cycling, which is great. But I will have to get maybe a thinner version. A negative about the BXT frame so far has been the true axle. When you tighten it from this side, it's fine, but when you go to unlock it, this side seems to unlock too. Now this one is 20 Newton meters of torque, that one is 10. So, you know, it's not supposed to happen, but it does every time loosen up a bit, so you have to re-tighten it. Up there, the trails were really nice, but there's people around, so to be a bit careful. I was only able to speed 1 or 2 sections for the footage. I have 45 psi in the rear, 42 in the front, no creaking from the frame. The bags here are really nice, and I had the carbon fiber bottle holders, which I got from AliExpress, cheap enough, easy enough to take the bottles out. Bit sharp when you're putting them back in, so you know. And then and being able to explore, it's just so much nicer not having cars fling past you and really smacking you out of oblivion. Does that look like a gravel path to you? Because Strava recommended this as a gravel path. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I chose gravel. So that's pretty much it for today's gravel bike review. As you can see, there's no more trails, and the bike has been, you know, it's been great so far. If you guys have any comments, don't be afraid to leave them down below. Like, it literally feels like I'm on the smoothest tarmac road ever. Actually, I am now. Wow, that's some gravel path, eh? They didn't have much grip. So this apparently has a better grip.